Good morning to all. I am Lizme Villacorta, BSHM 3C student of CTU Bantayan campus. So for today's video, we will discuss about the international trade of export and imports of goods and services. So the international trade objectives explain the interdependence of nations, explain the nature of international trade, and explain the balance of trade and the three types of trade barriers. Nature of international trade. The international trade is the exchange of goods and services among nations, and exports are goods and services purchased from other countries, while exports are goods and services that sold from other countries. The interdependence of nations. Countries get some of their goods and services from other nations. Each country possesses unique capabilities. The global marketplace. Most countries need to get some of their goods and services from other nations. This is called economic interdependence, and there are two types of advantage in international trade, which is the absolute and comparative. And this is the advantage of the comparative and absolute advantage. Means the absolute occurs when the country has natural resources or talents that allow it to provide an item at the lowest cost possible. Comparative, which means the value that a nation gains by selling what it provides most efficiently. Benefits of international trade. The consumer and the producer, the worker and the nation. So the consumer, the benefit from the competition that the foreign companies offer. And the producer, many producers expand business by conducting operation other countries. Workers, they increase trade can lead to higher employment rates both at home and abroad. And last one is the nation. Nation increased foreign investment in a country often improves the standard of living for the country's people. The global marketplace. Government involvement, international trade. All nations control and monitor their trade with foreign business. The U.S. government monitors imports through the consumer divisions of the U.S. Treasury Department. The government involvement in international trade, which is balance of trade, which is belong the trade of deficit, negative consequences of a trade deficit, and the trade barriers belongs to tariffs, quotas, embargoes, protectionism and subsidies. The trade agreements and alliances, which belong the World Trade Organization, the North America Free Trade Agreement, and the European Union. Balance of trade, difference between the export and imports of a nation. Example. This is a formula. Positive balance of trade results the trade deficit, and the negative balance of trade results the trade deficits. And the trade deficit, negative consequences of a trade deficit. So what is trade deficit means? Trade deficit means the monthly US export and imports in dollars through November 2008. What is trade barriers? Trade barriers means the tariffs, tax on imports, and this belong to produce revenue for a country, plus the protective tariff, They increase the price of imported goods so that domestic products can compete. And the quote means limits either the quality or the monetary value of a product that may be imported. The embargo, the total ban or specific goods coming into living in a country. And that's all for today. Thank you.